It's pretty wild to me when I think about, just hear me out here, think about certain things. I got my first job when I was in like 10th grade or 11th grade because I wanted a phone, and that's when cell phones were like a thing. And I was at the point where I wanted one, and my parents were like, well, time to get a job. And I got my first job to pay for my first phone. And now I've been I worked for, over 5 years during college, after college, and the last year I've been running on really thin margins, just being able to pay for my van and my phone bill and whatever other minimal expenses I had. And now one of my YouTube channels is at a point where that's going to be paying me at least $50 a month for the rest of my life, pretty much. And that's basically right around the minimum cost for a phone bill for a phone, whatever plan, whatever you want to call it, with a smartphone. And I'm paying for my phone now by playing video games. And I don't really have a job, but I'm gonna apply for a job pretty soon because I can't really run on thin margins anymore without one until my channels pay me more. But it's just wild to think about. I got my first job when I needed to pay for a phone, and now I'm using my phone to play games on it, to pay for my phone, and now I'm applying for a job. I just updated my resume, so it made me think about all this stuff. But it's pretty wild to think about. That was 2008, 2007, and now it's 2022. So that was 15 years ago. How much the world has changed from getting my first cell phone and having a Game Boy Advance and stuff like that, and having games on it. And when I travel and stuff, I'd always bring that around since I was in elementary school and play games on it. Now I'm using my phone you can basically have an endless game library with a Wi-Fi connection as a Game Boy, pretty much, and using it to pay for itself by playing games on it. And I would my mom would pay $20 a month to rent games from Blockbuster, and now I'm getting paid at least $50 a month to play games. I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this stuff. It is a wild world we live in this digital fucking age. What?
Wait to cross Pleasant Valley at Riverside.
Too kind. Fuck, my phone is like a frozen fucking brick, and I wish I could find my ESPN swimsuit fucking magazine right now, but I don't know where the fuck it is. I'm gonna try to use my phone. Used to steal my sister's Victoria's Secret magazines when I was they'd get them in the mail, and I don't know if they fucking realized or not. They're fucking stupid. But I think I remember them getting mad at me for taking them and not realizing why I was fucking taking them. I wish I had some of those right now, but I can't. I don't have any of those. But the only magazine that I have is my ESPN 50th edition swimsuit magazine, and I can't. It's buried somewhere in my fucking ottomans. My phone had a solid 5%. I don't watch a video. I got a favorites album saved on my phone. Came in handy. Thank you, Ruth Wooster. This weather sucks. My solar panels got no power. I need to come find an outlet so I can proofread my resume, send it to myself in an email, and then apply for some jobs on my phone. But it is what it is. Nothing I can't handle, that's for sure. Man, Mother Nature is just trying to fight me, but I'm so fucking strong. Fucking finally got some sun after the last 2 days of no sun. Then, while I'm charging my phone by the KFC that has an outlet that's fucking like 0.2 miles away from where I am, 0.3 miles away, fucking icicles start to melt and they drip water on my phone, and then I get water in my charger, and then I gotta throw my phone in rice. And finally getting some sun to charge my fucking phone. And all the businesses are closed. Couldn't go to the library yesterday. Walked all the way there. It's fucking closed. Walked back and just have to weather the storm. Some people might wonder how I stay warm when my van gets below freezing temperatures. Got a nice warm winter hat with some insulation. I got 2 winter jackets on. I got a North Face and I got another winter jacket on over it if I need it. I got these pair of gloves I can use my phone with. I got another pair of gloves if I need them that I throw on over those. Then at night when I go to sleep, I got my sleeping bag, Coleman. I have a nice warm comforter I throw on over top of that. Then I got another sleeping bag, and then I got another blanket that I can throw on over top of that. I got 3 pairs of socks on right now. If I need, my feet to get warm, I go in the sleeping bag because a lot of times I get cold even with 3 pairs. And I'll do butterfly kicks and build up my body heat at the bottom of the sleeping bag. And then I get my body warm again if I get too cold. Protect against things like frostbite, stuff like that. You gotta be resourceful. You gotta be intelligent when you're dealing with difficult situations, difficult temperatures, and just conditions and things like that. You gotta know what you're doing and be prepared. Always be prepared. One of the things that's been killing my phone battery more than anything is just my battery and my phone's getting cold. And it just drains the life out of your phone, your battery. Really, any electronic device that has a battery, if the device itself and the battery gets cold, the battery's so much less efficient than it was. And so I've been focused on keeping my phone warm at all times to keep the battery fresh and prevent it from just wasting energy. So I keep this phone. I had I've been wearing 2 jackets, and I keep my phone at least in one of my jacket pockets, usually the inside one, to keep it warm. But I was so warm right now that I had to take some covers off. And right now it's like 27 degrees, but my blanket setup's so warm that I actually had to take some sheets off, and with the 2 jackets, take some stuff off just to cool down a little bit. I slept solid though. Was up till like probably 12:30, just playing some games on my phone. I charged the phone up, kept the phone warm, and my phone was actually over 50% charged. So I had an opportunity to play some games on my phone. Played some of this casino game that got recommended to me, and then I played some Mario Kart, one of my all-time favorite mobile games. Got some snacks at the grocery store. Got some food at the grocery store. Had some potato chips, some soda instead of getting beer. Just as an alternative to some bad habits, like drinking beer. Instead of drinking beer, I got some soda, got some potato chips. Healthier bad habit, if you will. Can't really get weed. I wouldn't consider weed as bad of a habit as drinking beer, like when the weekend hits, or whatever, just when you want to drink beer. After the summer, it's hard when it's so hot out, because beer's so like cool and refreshing. But I don't know, I guess like making like sugar is pretty bad for you too. But getting like soda and having like a sugar, like a candy or like a snack like that, probably isn't as costly and as bad of a habit as drinking beer. But if I could get some weed, I would probably. I mean, I can't afford it now. I have to get a job. I'm kind of running on my last. I could sell stuff, but I think that's pretty stupid to sell stuff to get weed. But I don't know. If I could get weed in this area where I was, it was easier. I'd probably get some once I started working, if I got a job. But I don't know. I'll just have to wait till I go to Colorado. In Colorado, the dispensaries and stuff are just like, they're like on another world. It's pretty cool. But no, I think it's a great like smoking weed once in a while is relaxing. I think it expands your mind's creativity, helps you think in different ways and gain different perspectives. Too much of anything is a bad thing, but I think a little weed on a regular basis is pretty beneficial, honestly. If people disagree, I love to hear their their opinion, but that's my own honest opinion from using it for like 15 years pretty regularly. So I don't know. Hopefully eventually, I'll be able to get some when I get back to Colorado.